Hello, my friends, and welcome. This is Kathy speaking. Welcome to Divine Debut. For your March readings, we will be looking at love, finances, and generally speaking, how the month of March will play out for you. We will be extending these readings for more cards, more information, more depth. So you can get all the links beneath this video. All those links that will take you either onto Patreon, where those of you that are on Patreon already know all the extended readings are for free as long as you're a member with us through Patreon. So those of you that are not, do consider joining us as we do so much on Patreon. For those of you that are not on Patreon, you can get the extended readings through my website. Again, the links are all beneath the video. And a very important thing before I go on to the readings, my dear friends, is that please, if you are subscribed and you have pressed that notification bell, maybe unsubscribe and subscribe again. Check that notification bell is pressed, because many of you are not receiving the indication that I have uploaded more videos. All right, so let's go on to the month of March. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment always, as it supports the channel. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. Let's see what's going on in the month of March of 2022 for you. Okay, I will be extending this reading, just so you know. You can get the links beneath the video. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mars, or the North Node in Gemini. If you are familiar with your own chart, and you know where your Venus, your Mars, and your North Node are, then you can watch those signs as well. The difference being, of course, the North Node is your fate. It's what you're needing to get uncomfortable and move towards your fate, so your soul's calling. Mars is the action, your desires, what you strive to achieve, and Venus is what you love. Anything to do with manifestation. Okay, Gemini, dear Spirit. What's going on in the month of March for Gemini? And Agape's just made an entrance. Did I call you? Did I call you? Or is there going to be a lot of love for Gemini people? I love you too, sweetheart. Yeah. You're going to let mummy work now? Because I'm cutting the cards for Gemini. Gemini in the month of March. Hello, everyone. Do you want to say hello to your friends and your fans? Hey, as you look up to the camera. Oh, no, don't do that to my tablecloth. Okay, so in the now, we have the Queen of Swords. Crowning you is the Seven of Wands. Agape. At your foundation, oh, get comfortable, Agape. At the foundation is Temperance. Recent past is a Tower moment. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So, Agape. Oh, she loves to play with all my tools. We've got the Two of Wands. Agape, you're going to have to get down. Do you mind? And go to bed on my table. Hey? Hello, Mummy. Why doesn't Eros want to come up on here? Okay, so she's like pulling my hand saying, pat me, love me. Oh, how cute. Okay, so Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be legalities that you're going through. Obviously, there's been something's happened here in the past with this Tower moment. There's some major shift or a change. Okay, Temperance is at your foundation, which is saying that some of you maybe have had some sort of an imbalance, I would say, or or you haven't been patient with a move or a change in your life. Why you need the change, and this is of course an aha moment that you're going through. So the Queen of Swords could be your energy pertaining to finding your footing, right? And some of you could also be dealing with someone that could be from a different area of the world. Sagittarius is someone who holds different beliefs. Okay, crowning you is the Seven of Wands, and that's a card of defensiveness, or it's I desire to win over my competitors. I mean, there's so many situations coming at you, and you end up with the Queen of Cups, which is strong intuition, but also someone that's open emotionally, someone that's very nurturing and loving. This could be a same-sex relationship as well, where there's communication and truths pertaining to matters of love. Okay, Temperance can also speak to a physical distance between the two of you, or you come from different upbringing or different religion and beliefs, right? The Two of Wands is like, it's like making a choice to take that journey, right? It could be a journey of abundance. It's you making a choice. The world is at your feet, dear Gemini. Okay, Agapi, can you get down now? Thank you. Thank you. So that Mummy could continue. What's been going on, dear Gemini, for you? So you've been the Hermit. I mean, Virgo always shows up in your readings, dear Gemini. You are ruled by the same planet, Mercury. So you've been the Hermit. You've been soul searching, looking for the answers. Someone's been going through major upheaval, and they're growing spiritually through that. But we do see a door that opens, so this is very positive. I like the Two of Wands as your general energy. And we've got the Queen of Wands. So 3 queens speak to gossip. Queens are all about knowledge, so that's what you're searching for. And, you know, the Hermit could also be someone that's guiding you pertaining to matters of your desires, what you want to create. Right? It could speak to business as well. Starting a business pertaining to, I don't know, anything to do with healing, which is the Hermit. It's Virgo. Virgo is practical healing. It can also speak to, because opposite Virgo is Pisces, and the Sun is transiting through Pisces, so maybe even spiritual healing. I mean, the Hermit is a card of wisdom and seeing the light. And we've got the 3 of Wands, which is you having worked really hard, waiting on those ships to come in, but you're seeing that your waiting has not helped. So you're needing to take the action, right? The 3rd wand is in your hand. You're needing to have the ability to create through taking strides, moving forward. Running with your desires, that will open doors. It's as though you've finished now being in your cave. You've got the wisdom, you've got the light, you've got the know-how, and the door opens. Beneath that is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, so mourning some sort of a loss pertaining to a celebration of the past. Something didn't go too well. So let's see what's going on in life pertaining to business, family, money, right? This is the good tarot that I'm using to delve into those matters. Someone is also speaking the truth here pertaining to matters of heart. Someone that was defensive or felt that they needed to compete, or had a lot that they were dealing with themselves in their own life. And that can speak to anything legal, anything, any challenges. I mean, the Queen of Swords, she's like... it's as though she makes a judgment, right? A judgment call. She could be a judge herself. So what's going on? We've got the Moon. We've got the 9 of Cups, and we've got the 5 of Cups. So there's that loss. So something to do with deception, a lack of clarity, someone not trusting their intuition pertaining to wish fulfillment. This could be someone that's very motherly, that's putting their wishes, that's holding back on their wishes because they're dealing with changes. We've got a lot of water here, a lot of water. And it could be issues with a home. 5 of Cups, I mean, this says to me here, these 2 cards tell me here that this could be also a psychic connection, with another person, or a deep understanding between 2 people. It's like I feel as though there's a sense of communication here without even needing to communicate. Like there's a deep sense of connection and understanding here, like a psychic connection, or anything to do with, this could also speak to a psychic business, someone creating a psychic business. And I feel that it's as though someone is I feel as though someone's going to do this nevertheless, and they could be maybe also letting go of those that do not support them through this, or whatever business it is that they're wanting to do. This is like creating something of magic, something that goes really deep, something that's very, very creative. But I feel as though it's others feel endangered because of this. It could be other family members, your one-on-one family, or your extended family. I want to take one card on that 5 of Cups, and we've got the 2 of Earth. So things are up in the air in the month of March, or some of you are working really hard. It's as though you've checked out of that emotional loss, which is the 5 of Cups. Remember, 5 of Cups holds those 2 cups that are standing still. So it's as though things are up in the air pertaining to what you are hoping to create, a psychic business, or something that is very spiritual with that Hermit. And the 2 of Earth could be you working really hard, maybe even working 2 jobs, so that you could create a business for yourself. That is what you desire. This is your wish fulfillment. Okay. And I would say also that maybe you're stepping on other people's toes pertaining to business, to finances. Why? Because of the 2 of Earth, which says to me maybe you're working extra hard, or you're investing maybe in something that others don't agree with. We see a lot to do with balance. Let's look at your love life. We've got the take the lead, and we've got the 3 of Wands, which also showed up in the past there. For Gemini, please. And again, 3 of Wands could be someone that is at a physical distance. 3 of Wands could also say that you are you're turning your back on a certain past connection, or that you've been hoping and wishing that for a certain arrival. The arrival could be the Ace of Cups, right? We've got embrace. Embrace, the World card here, does speak to challenges, of course, but it's also a card of success. It's a card of accomplishment. And again, being at a physical distance, maybe that distance is closing up. Why? We've got a couple of threes here, and threes always speak to expansion and growth. Three, yes, can speak to three people being in a situation here, an extra person. But the World card also speaks to closing a chapter in your life that was, you know, those ships were just not coming in. With that Three of Wands, so you've turned your back. Maybe you've made a choice. And we've got balance, and we've got the Temperance card here as well. So it could be a Sagittarius, someone that's got strong Sagittarius in their chart. So we've got a 3, and a 5. That's 11. Needing to go through a form of, I don't know, like stepping through an open portal. And that's, of course, making a choice. This is also, it's like a doorway that opens for you. So a chance to be able to step into something new. Remember the Queen of Cups, again, very strong psychic abilities, but also very nurturing, loving. Queen of Swords, someone who's come through, gone through divorce. They're seeing things as from a very detached place. This could be you speaking your truth. This is possibly something beginning. So you're trying to find your balance. We've got 2 major arcana cards here. I'd like to take one more, dear Spirit, pertaining to love. And we've got the Leo card here, Shine the Sun. And, you know, Leo is all about love. It's all about matters of heart. It's childlike energies. It's flirtation. I'm open. I'm shining. I'm getting out there. Whether this is, I mean, you may have gone through some sort of a challenge and a breakup. Yes. Maybe some of you could be going through divorce and you're ready to offer your cup of love. Or you're ready to accept a cup of love from someone else. And you can always change the story, flip the messages. Let's see what karma dharma you're dealing with in the month of March for Gemini. We've got the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment. The Star card is a card of hope. It's also the stars are aligning for your success. Let's take the energy oracle and see what the advice from Spirit is before I take another layer of tarot for you. And Leo is also the ability to create. It's taking a risk. Taking a risk. It's the beginning of something that's brewing. Something that can be very, very strong. It's heart related. And I'm wondering if this is not someone that you've known for quite some time. Why do I say that? Because remember that the house of Leo is childlike energy, so there's innocence there. But you may have known this person for quite some time. Remember, Temperance speaks to it's all happening in divine timing. You're going to come into balance, right? You've also got the balance card here. So I don't know if this is someone that you've been waiting for. Maybe also someone that's coming out of another relationship. And why do I say that? Because of number 5, which is Taurus. 5s are, remember, Taurus is Uranus, so lots of changes happening for them and in their life pertaining maybe to marriage or their values, right? And we've also got a 9 and a 1 is 10, so it's like a new cycle beginning as something ends. And we've got contracts, so someone is coming out of a contract. Someone is in an imbalanced situation, right? Because this was in the reversed, but there's a potential contract that you cannot see it yet. She's blindfolded. This does speak to Libra, It speaks to divorce. It speaks to legalities. If this is anything to do with something that you're creating, there's a potential contract coming through at some point. And this is probably something you don't know. I also noticed the books here. The books speak to that Neptunian energy. So something maybe that you've been trying to learn, something that you've been studying. Potentially, if this is for a business, this is for, some sort of a contract that you've needed to go through some sort of a learning, or you're needing to see something that's been missing for you. And some of you could be studying as well as working, starting off this business as well. So the contract shows up soon. It's not here right now, and it's a number 6. So 6 is the Lovers. So it's a head of a heart decision. What do I do? The Lovers can also speak to another love connection coming in. So you could be finishing something pertaining to the past as you're going through a major shift or a breakup of a contract. That could also relate to business, my dear friends. But you've got a lot that's going on with you. I see that there's a lot that's pressuring you now. But at the end, towards the end of the month, I see beautiful energies with the Queen of Cups. So I'll put this in the upright. I think I will take one more, dear Gemini. One more for Gemini in the month of March. And we've got happy family. So you're coming up to some sort of a happy conclusion. Happy family could be your extended family. Those of you that are coming out of an unhealthy relationship, marriage maybe, or your family is very happy for you if you're starting off a business. Remember before I said some of you, for some of you, some family members may not be happy with what you're planning on doing, but I feel as though because you are the magician, once they see that you've got the ability to bring in contracts and you've got the ability to bring balance in your life through a contract, through a maybe even a partnership, I feel that they should be very happy for you at some stage. It's a number 4. Now the happiness could be also that coming out of an unhealthy contract will bring you a lot of happiness. Right? It's like the 10 of Cups. It's like the bliss card. Let's take more cards, more tarot, and see what's going on here. And I'm going to say also that, that happy family could be those that are your soul tribe that really are happy for you. But I notice the rainbow. There's always a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So keep working at it. Keep trying, dear Gemini. What's the Queen of Swords? We've got the Chariot. So this is severing ties of anything unhealthy. This is moving house. This is overcoming any obstacles, having difficulty in maybe also agreeing with someone. We see one of the Sphinxes sitting down. So there's like a push and pull that I want to move towards this. And this is, if we're not on the same page, then that's why we've got the Tower. Let's take the Tower. Yep, it's a marriage that's breaking down or a contract. It could have to do with your business, of course. Where there was instability, the Tower comes through. And there's an aha moment that you're going to have. Let's look at Temperance. 6 of Wands. So the seed that's been planted here is all about fame, fortune, success, and balance. But Spirit is saying, in divine timing, we've got the 6 and the 7. 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. So see, you're up against a lot. There's competitive energies. There's difficult challenges. Let me put it this way. You will know who your friends are and who your enemies are, dear Gemini. And there's the Lovers. Oh my God. Some of you have been pushing someone away, someone that's been willing to fight for you, and this has been a lot of conflict for you. you've been defensive and trying to close the door on a very strong union here. But someone's willing to fight for you. And this is like really the decision to move forward, and maybe even, dear Gemini, because I know how loving you are, and maybe you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. So you've been challenged. You're trying to hold your truths as to not hurt someone here. But let's take one more on the Chariot, Cancer, and that could be moving house. We've got the Strength card. So you see you're holding yourself back, maybe trying to sacrifice your needs for others, for the family. But this Tower is here. Whether you like it or not, the shifts, the changes will happen. Now the Lovers, yes, is a decision. And I feel like I don't know why, it looks like we've got two situations where there's competitive energies here, literally fighting for you, dear Gemini, for some of you. These are explosive energies here. Some of you are physically, like you're fearing a physical fight between two, maybe divine masculine. What's this Queen of Cups about, dear Spirit? And we've got the Ace of Cups, so love wins in the end, and that's what you need to run with. Ace of Cups is a new beginning. It's the ability to create something new. Whatever it is that you're creating, it's like your cup is overflowing here. Let's look at that Two of Wands, because a choice is being made here to walk through that door or to not walk through it. Oh, wow. What a dilemma. What a dilemma. You need, obviously here, you need to trust your heart and move forward with it. And the Six of Swords, yes, you're leaving conflict. So there's no more conflict. A decision is being made to let go of anything that's been very challenging, hurtful. This is also physical travel, my dear friends, with the Six of Swords. So you've got 3 sixes here. 3 sixes are 18, and 18 is it's the moon. And the moon does speak to fears. It speaks to, some of you could be a mother, and you're emotionally challenged here. You're needing to make a choice. And I feel here that, yes, you are hoping to come into balance. I feel as though you're fighting. I mean, your heart and your head are clashing. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Let's see what's at the bottom here. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles, yes, does speak to a feeling of lack and feeling left out in the cold. Maybe a relationship also that's not your common perfect relationship. There's different social standing. There's social differences here. Financial differences, religious differences, maybe even being at a physical distance where there's both people are feeling alone here, and they hold each other up to a certain point. It's still they're feeling a sense of lack, a lack of togetherness, a lack of warmth, a lack of balance. And I feel here that it's like sort of holding someone up. And I don't know if you're praying to Spirit, to God, to whoever you believe in, to help you get out of this challenging situation. And some of you may have also dealt with lots of difficulties, speaking of finances, financial difficulties. So you do have a couple of fives here as well, 3 fives. So it's like you've been going through like limiting difficulties, like a Saturnian chapter here where you've needed to grow. and become wise and be mature, dear Gemini, which is totally not you. I mean, you're very youthful. So it's like either that or you've been dealing with a very strong Saturnian person in your life, someone that you feel as though you've always needed to fight with them to stand your ground. Could be an air sign, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius that's been giving you hardship. And I feel as though here you're taking the lead now. It's as though you're taking the lead because you've grown, you've matured in particularly pertaining to love, or it's the other person that's now taking leadership, and it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait, my dear Gemini. This Ace of Cups, I love it for you. So I will continue this reading, as I said, with a link beneath this video. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. As I said, I'll be taking more cards, a lot more cards in the extended, so do join me. You may even consider joining us on Patreon, where you get 12 extended videos every month for the price of one. So, love and light, dear Gemini. Love you so much. My heart goes out to you. I love you. Ta-da.